Hi guys, I wanted to do like a part 2 to my video that I did yesterday for my pregnancy vlog week 30, 4 days, not week 31 and 4 days. I kept saying that yesterday, and that's wrong. I am 30 days, 30 weeks, 4 days. No, excuse me, today it'll be 5 days. Basically, I'm 31, here I am, losing my mind. I will be officially 31 weeks on Thursday. Let's just leave it at that. So yeah, I wanted to do like a part 2 kind of thing because I have had some pretty distinct symptoms leading up into this week. And I wanted to update on those now before we got any further in case anything changes. So for starters, first off, and I had an occurrence last night too, the Braxton Hicks and the round ligament pain. Obviously it's my first baby, so I'm a little, it's been hard to kind of figure out which exactly is what, because I've obviously heard that the Braxton Hicks, you really shouldn't feel any pain, it's just more of a tightening, and the round ligament pain is like a kind of a sharp pain like in your lower groin area kind of thing. So, but what was happening is so I thought what I was having was round ligament pain, and then what I was having was Braxton Hicks, and then all of a sudden they kind of started feeling like the same thing. So, like last night, I woke up, it woke me up in the middle of the night a couple times, where it felt like some pretty severe period cramping, like on my right side. But it would only last for like a couple seconds and then go away. I'm assuming that's just a Braxton Hicks, but it was a little painful. And just what I've read and watched and heard so far is that most of them don't seem to be painful. So it wasn't excruciating, obviously, but it was definitely one of those hello, I definitely notice you are much more than just some tightening. You are fairly uncomfortable. So I was wondering if any of you had experiences with those or had a more definitive answer. I talked to my doctor about it, and he said that it was, call it what you want, Braxton Hicks or not. It's just your uterus practicing, obviously prepping for labor. Because they're not long, they're not regular, they're not anything. So obviously it's a bit of a contraction. I just didn't think they were supposed to hurt ever. But whatever. I'm sure it's just the fact that my body is getting ready. So I just didn't know if you guys had any input on that. Also, let's see, what was the other major thing that I wanted to touch on before we get into further? So those, well, in any case, those started probably, they didn't really start until about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, around the week 26, 27, and now they are happening more frequently. Oh, okay, so aside from the Braxton Hicks, which is still, like I said, new to me, obviously I'm a first-time mom, the stretch mark thing. So along with the weight issue, which I kind of talked about in my first video, I had all up until probably the same time, about 3 weeks ago, had no stretch marks. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I am so going to surpass the stretch mark thing. Oh my gosh, I've been so lucky. This pregnancy is rocked and I am stretch mark free. Woo! Totally celebrating premature the past couple weeks. So I got my first one, swear to God, it was like the tip of my pinky, and I found it just on my lower, off to the side of my belly button, and I was like, what is that? What is that really tiny purpley thing? And then literally, the next morning, there were 5, and then the morning after that, there was a couple more. So I'm getting stretch marks finally. I'm not really overly thrilled about it, but I honestly, who cares, right? It's your battle scars for your new bundle, your sweet little baby love. So I'm not really that worried about it. But I'm sure they'll just continue to get more and more. We'll see. Also too, I don't know if you guys can see in the video, I obviously have some splotchiness on my skin, and most of my clients like to point it out all the time. They're like, oh, is that from pregnancy? Like your skin thing? Like if I really look back, oh yeah, you can really see it. No, it's actually not from pregnancy. I have had this since I was in my teens. I forget though the name of it. I'll have to ask one of my sisters because they have it too. Apparently it's genetic. It's basically like a hyperpigmentation type thing. So no, it is completely unrelated to pregnancy. So if you notice it, which I'm sure you will because I can see it, it's nothing alarming. It's not itchy. It's not painful. One of the doctors that I saw when I was in high school about it said that it would go away when I hit menopause. So awesome. I got a long time left with it. So they're just my part of me. Let's see. There was something else that I wanted to touch on for this particular week too, just to get everybody caught up. Just more of like random strangers stopping me in like Target when I'm looking at like dishwashing detergent, having an opinion about my weight. Random strangers, never met me before, being like, oh my God, are you due tomorrow? And I'm like, well, no, actually I still have like 2.5 months left. And they're just like, geez, like all shocked, like I am the world's largest pregnant woman they've ever seen in their life. And I have to say too, to clarify, some of my really sweet clients, I love my clients by the way, all of them, I feel like I have got such a great following at work. Most of them are like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. Like, they're of course really sweet. And I've gotten a lot of gifts from them and maternity clothes and stuff for the baby room. So if any of them happen to ever catch this, thank you for being so sweet. Obviously, you know I appreciate it. It makes my day every time, especially even the gifts too. And then other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to really talk about the fact that I am having Braxton Hicks. I did just start to get my stretch marks, and and my sleep is the only other thing that's really bothering me other than the sciatic pain during the day. Sleeping at night is just uncomfortable, obviously. I do have a pregnancy pillow. It's really nice, but it does take me a while to really finally get that spot that's just perfect. If I'm like dead dog tired, then it's fine and I can fall asleep really easy. If not, then I can't at all. So it's one of those things, but I'm pretty positive 99% of all the pregnant chicks out there are going through the same thing. I don't know anybody who sleeps whimsically and comfortably all through the night, every night, towards the last trimester especially. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to touch on, was just to clarify that I do have a couple other pretty significant pregnancy symptoms at week 30, day 5. My goodness, that is correct. So yeah, I will probably, I might update on Thursday when I am 32 weeks officially, just to kind of get back on track with the vlogging. I might wait until a week since I've already done a couple of updates, and I don't presume much will change between now and then. Excuse me, by the way. Obviously, you can tell I'm a little out of breath. Just from like sitting, because again, super short in my torso. I have no room for anything, so my lungs I am out of breath all the time. Oh, but I am going to do a belly shot because I totally forgot to give one yesterday, which is kind of like one of the main things that I've loved watching the vlogs for. So let me stand up and see if I can get a good one. Yep. So I have the background's kind of dark, but you can see. So I'm gonna pull up my shirt a little bit. There you go. There's the belly. There's those couple of stretch marks we were talking about. Not bad yet, obviously, but I presume we'll just get worse from here. So yeah, that's the belly. Go ahead and pull that back up. And that is, again, almost 32 weeks. So, not doing too bad. But, it's a lot. I feel like if if magically this was attached with like Velcro and I could just remove it, put it down to the side for a little bit, do my thing at work, and then reattach it and go home, beautiful. Pregnancy would rock all the time, always. So, but in any case, that's it. And I will, like I said, keep you guys updated. Maybe again on Thursday, maybe not until the week after that. And again, if you have any questions or if you're curious about anything up to this point, let me know. If you just feel like talking about the weight issue, which I said has been my major thing, feel free, hit me up, whatever. So otherwise, I will just talk to y'all later. Thanks so much. Bye.